this is the new Sprinter 2008. So this is the vehicle that I bought for $3,800, and it runs. Not great, but it runs. So I'm going to show you a little bit. So when you buy these type of things, I am here in US. So if you need any parts or anything like that, just let me know. Here I'm going to show you a little bit how is this type of cargo van inside. So if you never if you've never seen one of these, so this is the largest one that you can get and the tallest one. So the base wheel is 177. In this case, it's no dually, but it's turbo diesel V6, and it works. It needs some work, but as you can see, it has a lot of rust. So I've been working a little bit on the back, and that I'm going to show you, so that way I can get rid of all the rust, and maybe we can paint it later. So as you can see, I was sanding this down, and it was kind of like that, but it's looking much better like that. So after I sand it all up, everything, and I have to put some compound, where you have the holes and everything, but other than that, it should be good. So as you can see, you have two doors, big doors, and here, as you can see, you can touch the ceiling. I think it's 6 feet maybe. So it comes with all the trash and everything that came with it. So that tire is very bad. I have to replace it. That is for the trash. So it comes with all the shelves that you see here. You have the big door over here. Here you can put almost anything. That is very cool, because I have another cargo van, that the little one that you see over there. It works great, has no issue at all. But the side doors are so tiny. I used to own this cargo van as well. As you can see, the doors are way wider than this one. This one is very, very tiny. As you can see, you barely can put a toolbox here. So other than that, let's show you the other one. So I was using the Ryobi hand sander, as you can see, and I'm going to show you the other door, so that way if you have to buy something like that, you know what to expect. So at least I think I'm going to use it for myself. I'm going to fix it up and work and use it, and I want to get rid of that one. So I think here I'm going to be able to put a lot more tools. And the power consumption is the consumption is not that much. I think it's 20 or 30 miles per gallon, because this is a V6 turbo diesel, 3 liter. So the engine is very small, at least for this type of vehicle. But it will be decent enough, I think, to work. So I'm going to continue cleaning all this up, leave it in good shape, and if I don't like it, maybe I can sell it later. The tires were not that good, so I bought 2 brand new tires. They are like $100 each, but here in US, where we have the fiat, the dollar doesn't worth anything, and it's losing value every year, every month. So I decided, okay, I'm going to invest on this. I'm going to put some work on this, and then after that I can sell it for a little bit more. So as you can see, the tires here is very bad. So I think this one was bad, and the one in the back is bad. So I have to replace those two. I just bought them on Walmart, and $100 each. Usually they are like 200 or more. So as you can see, there you have them over here. I'm trying to install them. I'm going to take them to Walmart to install them, but I think it's a good deal. That is the cheapest one that I was able to find for this type of van. Here I have to buy I think a cushion, a pad or something like that goes here. As you can see here in the other side, I have the same thing. It fell out, so it doesn't look good, so I have to replace it. Otherwise, if you open it all the way, it will get damage. Other than that, it runs. You have a divider here, so that way you cannot access the other side. And the thing is, with this, as you can see, you have to put the key, turn it on, it runs. You have to let all the lights turn off by themselves. There you go. One is like that, and then you can turn it on. There you go. It works. It doesn't make that much noise, but it needs some repair. So I'm going to be working on this later. It's leaking some in the power steering, and the brakes are not that good. But I was able to replace the diesel feeder that is bad. And usually when you don't have much power in this, that when you try to go to 60 miles an hour, I mean, it takes 2 or 3 minutes or more. So I was watching a few videos and they say that I have to replace the seal that is here and here. So I'll take a look at that later. Other than that, it seems like it's solid. I don't see much rust or anything like that. They stole the muffler. There is no muffler, so the thing ends in the very end of the engine, and in the very back you wouldn't have anything. So let's see how it goes. Hopefully I'll show you later how everything is turning out. So hopefully you stick on this channel, and if you have any question, please let me know. And as usual, if you're outside of the United States, you want me to send you tools or parts, cars, or anything like that, just let me know in the section below, or all your information is in the section below as well. I'll see you next time.